Hello, welcome to the channel. Wandering around in a new area again today. I'm outside of Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Walking along the river here near the campground where I'm staying at. And thought crossed my mind for something I think might be a pretty good video, and that is situational awareness. All right, there are multiple assets at your disposal to make sure you know what's happening around you at all times. Four that I think are pretty important are eyes, ears, nose, and feet. All right. So I'm walking around and I'm looking. I'm seeing what's on the ground in front of me. I'm seeing what's ahead of me. See if there are any obstacles in the way. See if there is any vegetation moving that might be an animal walking through the weeds or through the trees. Right. I'm looking for birds flushing out of the more open areas that might indicate a predator is lurking somewhere underneath those weeds. I am watching for snakes. I'm watching for tracks, fresh sign. Right, so I'm using my eyes a lot. But I'm also looking at all the cool rocks and stones that are here in this floodplain. So while I'm staring at the ground, I'm also using my ears. And I'm listening for rustling leaves, listening for falling tree branches, listening for footsteps, strange noises that might be a low growl out in the woods or out in the meadow. I'm also using my nose and smelling things, right? There are flowers around, so those smell nice. But I'm also thinking about whether or not I'm smelling something strange, right? And that something strange could be fresh scat, could be some type of noxious weed, could be a skunk, or it could smell like a skunk and not be a skunk. It might be a fox or a weasel. Might smell something kind of musty, sort of like I don't know, perhaps like mold in a house, maybe. I'll describe it that way, which might be a snake. Right. And while I'm looking around at the trees and such, I'm also using my feet to feel the ground underneath me. And that tells me whether I'm walking on rocks, sticks, clods of dirt, if I'm walking through grass, if there's a depression under me. That depression could be a track, or it could be where a rock has been moved, in which case that might indicate that there were people around here recently, or maybe I moved the rock and have gone back over my trail again. Or it could be a track. I have seen some fairly large tracks around here, definitely big enough to easily pick up with sensitivity in my feet. So, there are lots of things that I'm doing all at once to make sure that I know what's happening around me, because I don't want to sneak up on an animal. I don't want an animal to sneak up on me. I don't want to step on a snake, get hit in the head with a falling tree or tree branch. I don't want to get poked in the eye, right? Lots of things that I want to avoid happening. So, situational awareness is important, and I think it's, I would say, vital, probably, to learn how to use as many senses as possible at the same time. Because you're not going to see everything, you're not going to hear everything, you're not going to smell everything, you're not going to feel everything. But one of those is going to pick up something that the other one didn't. So, using multiples is good. I think that's all I've got for today's video. Situational awareness is something that I've not talked about on this channel and haven't heard very many channels mention. So I thought I might do a little bit on that. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it useful. And if you did, definitely appreciate it with that like button. Share the video with your friends. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if there are other ways of maintaining awareness that maybe I didn't mention. And also, if you're not a subscriber, I would definitely appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell icon also. That way you'll get notified when I put new videos up. And until next time, go forth, enjoy yourself, and always come home safe.